Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Steins Gate, a safe space from which to be awesome, where we are, of course, talking about mini black holes. What's up? And he said that thing, which I said last episode. But where there's smoke, there's fire. If I remember correctly, Titor, as in Titan, claimed that CERN began his time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. Oh, okay, he's saying that in present tense. Right now it's 2010. If they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Titor's story is true. Some of Titor's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Titor 2000's appearance. Okay, dude, time travel. That means history can change. Just deal. There's something important in Titor's tale. Or at least, I want there to be. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Don't be surprised. I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy. John Titor, CERN. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected to the organization. Coincidence? Come now, don't disappoint me. What, evidence? Well, if you must know. Whispers of a mad scientist's intuition. Those bastards are trying to destroy the world. Yeah, with mini black holes. What if we were to steal that technology? What then? Of course. Who do you think I am? Everything is a choice of Steins Gate. L Psi Kangaroo. Put away my phone, then turned to find Daru, giving me an exasperated look. He looks more like he's just like, which I guess could be interpreted as exasperated. But just who the hell are you fighting with? Daru. I know what we must do. What was that? Don't you was that me? You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? The kind that can't do brains. Hang on, I'm getting the thing on Discord. Oh, never mind. Alright. I wanted him to say something like, well, what? Well, why the hell not? So what's in it for me? And then we continue like that, grinning slyly the whole time. Me. A week's worth of potato chips. Here, 10 days. Me. You sure are a glutton. There, the dive makes you a hungry man. That was a weird sentence. Me. Deal. Get started. There, you got it, boss. Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. This dude, I love this man. He's so fun. He's fun to play with. But the real world Darrow just purses his lips. He already gives such half-baked explanations. Oh, those are the end of the sentence. Try to sound intelligible before you sound intelligent. Work with me here. You are a super hacker. Stop saying hacker. At least say hacker. You know, the whole word. Don't get racist on me. The hard R is where it's at. I'm sorry, that was a really bad joke. See where I'm going with this? No, not at all. Hack into CERN. Dare stares at me in disbelief. Is that some kind of fucking joke? I know you can do it, Darrow. Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hints you can about the time machine. Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that, Steph Ogren. We stand at a crossroads. I would have said a precipice, but there we go.
Will
the phone wave, name something to change, become a functional time machine? Or will it die as garbage in its lab storage? Yeah, because Crossroads sound like... There's the game Crossy Roads, and that sounds a little cutesy. So I don't use Crossroads anymore. I use Precipice of Disaster. Those are my mannerisms. You serious? I'm always serious. Always. Can't you tell by the fact that I speak for everyone and I voice all of you and I give you weird voices? I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight. I'm not responsible for the consequences. Got it? Suddenly, Daru was bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie. He didn't even wait for me to confirm, so I'm just going to completely say that I didn't agree to that, and therefore I'm off the hook. Deal, get started. Oh, now you've done it. Let's do this! For your payment, I'll deposit a week's supply of potato chips into your Swiss bank account. That's not a thing you can supply into a bank account. They won't allow that. Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration. Like, I get where you're going. You showed me what you wanted earlier. You can't change it, though. You say, for your payment, I'll give you a week's worth of potato chips. Seems kind of pedestrian, but it's like slightly less cool, but it's still somewhat more accurate to your original vision. Hey, wait. I'm going to sleep. It's all yours. I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. I wake up into the twilight sun streaming in through the window. I have mail. My god, it's only one. Good. Kyouma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet. Yeah. You don't want them to notice you. Remember, hang on. The summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined, although I suppose that might make things interesting. Nyahaha. Nyahaha! Imagine, like, a villain, but it's like a fucking cutesy cat girl. She's like, yeah, or something less Waluigi. But you know what I mean. Wah! Wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Daru's exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting exactly the same position. He hasn't moved. He died. Rigor mortis set in instantly. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and quench my thirst. Then I throw myself back down onto the sofa and start browsing At Channel on my phone. What perfect timing. Tighter is currently posting in the thread. Excuse me. Please take it up. God. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. Message 229. Seems you're also claiming to have preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect, is changed, the event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world's-line percent difference from the standard. Die, troll, you claim to be a time traveler without any proof. Stock trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler. If you can't observe changes in divergence, then how can you possibly measure it? Oh, I know. Your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you. Lol. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details blocks. Oh no, humanity is doomed. What has science done? Lol, noobs responding. Seriously, to troll threads, this tighter guy's a shitty troll. God, I'm exhausted, apparently. Also, this internet writing is very clearly fabricated. Like, you can absolutely tell it's not real. Alright. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to the discussion, plebeian scum? If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time traveler is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Titer's points have merit. By the way, Titer, oh, it's more than just like, to know more about CERN. What can you tell us about their current activities? Tell me about which horse wins the next Empire's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings. Don't become Biff. Everett Wheel model, many worlds interpretation. Basically the that means parallel worlds. What's with all the stupid name tags? This Hououin Kyouma is more annoying than Titer. That's my true name, but I'll use it everywhere. You call yourself John Titer, but you're pretty Japanese. Writing English would at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you? You can't English, can you? Can I ask you a favor, Titer-san? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then I can undo her death. Please lend me your time machine. You're gonna leave this time traveler, lol, without proof? Are you an idiot? No one seems particularly interested in what I said about time not flowing in a single direction. What? That's proof that your preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me that you simply accept that as the truth. I'm starting to understand why CERN was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge into a new world line. Call it World Line B. On World Line B, I'm afraid to say @channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posting on @channel will disappear, to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. At Curie, Gohan, and Kamehameha. I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you closed-minded fools. Dude, the more insults you fucking fling, the less likely people are to take you seriously. You can't insult people on the internet. When you do, that means you're the immature one, and therefore you don't know what you're talking about. It's the civil ones that are the smart, professional ones. So keep that in mind. Judgment until after I've heard what Titer has to say. And then I will make contact with Titer and acquire his time machine for myself. The great mad scientist Hououin Kyouma will have the last laugh. Suck it, sleazebags. Tell me stock prices or fucking die. I won't believe until you tell me. Gold is currently X amount of money. Look it up. That's all. That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the hell can alter the memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you even realize how stupid that sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. What does any of that have to do with the many worlds interpretation? Do some research. God. Micro black holes? Lol 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 lol. Wait, the future's a wasteland? That means I can be a road warrior and ride a mod buggy, right? I'm gonna go get me a mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy spiked shoulder pads? Dude, start the trend early, my dog. I checked CERN's homepage. It says they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes? What the hell's gonna happen? Does Titer have a mohawk? God, that's fucking moe. Why is a mohawk considered cute? That's not a thing I consider adorable or cute in any way. I mean, it's sort of cool, maybe. depending on the context, but, like, if you get Liberty Spikes, God, I don't like that. Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree where we're the branches or something? That's some Eva level bullshit right there. Go back to 2036. It is, oh wait, 314, hang on. Alright, here we go. Is that how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of a timeline and alteration of people's memories. I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed along with everything else when divergence changes. What's a road warrior? The difference between changing reality and changing memories is that memories is probably easier. Hello. I'm immersed in a heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me. Oh, it's you. The door opens and a girl peeks inside. She's the fucking the bike repair girl. I recognize her. It's the girl I met yesterday at the Brawn Tube workshop. Hi. Wait. Hi. I'm from the Brawn Tube workshop. I forget how to do the Brooklyn voice that I did the other day. I'll get back to it, but give me a second. When our eyes meet, she smiles. The TV is sent in for repairs has been fixed. Mind picking it up? I dip into Australia a couple times, don't worry about it. Dario's typing gets even faster. Looks like he's in the zone. In the bones, I didn't have a witty comeback. It would be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nudge the girl and hurry outside. Why do we have to be sneaky? What was this girl's name again? I think it was something like Aruma or Amore. Alright, Amane. Amane Zuha. Currently, my genius partner in crime is executing an important mission. I don't want to be bothering him. What exactly do you guys do? Told you before that learning our secrets can put you and everyone you know in grave danger. And you know me. Don't put me in danger by knowing my secrets. You called the Future Gadget Laboratory, right? How do you know that? I never told you. Wait, are you an organization spy? My throat's going bad, so I'm gonna lay off his voice a little. Raise my guard and spring into praying mantis stance. But Suzuya just stares blankly. That's what it said on your mailbox. Oh. I lower my guard. Why didn't she just say so? Even though she just said so. Now that you know, it's not like you can unknow. I'll give you a short explanation, but you must not tell a goddamn soul. Suzuya nods firmly. Is it just me or are her eyes gleaming? And also yellow. Yellow eyes are not normal. I said with yellow eyes. Well, my pupils, the ring around, there's a ring around them that's like yellow. And, like, I have hazel eyes, right? So, but like, just right around the black of my pupil, there's just a light aurora of fucking, golden. It's pretty awesome looking. We are the Future Gadget Laboratory, dedicated to defeating the evil organization that rules the world from the shadows. Mwahaha. The Illuminati? Question mark? Wah. Is the evil organization San? Yeah, but... Oh, so I was right! Those guys really are a contemptible lot, aren't they? She nods to herself for some reason. Yes, I agree with myself. And contemptible? I thought I was the only one who uses words like that in normal I thought that's immoral. In normal conversation. How did you know we were hacking into CERN? What? You hacking them right now? In my big mouth. Just answer my question. How did you know about our business with CERN? Well. Actually, I overheard you this afternoon. If you stand here, you can hear stuff from the window. The window? But that'll be for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm Keywii. You have a great tune to yourself for a delightful day. Goodbye!